Hi gamers, welcome to the stream. How are you guys all doing? Hope you guys are all doing fantastic. Chat, I made a few, I don't want to say like upgrades, I guess is technically the word. So I have lore for you guys. As you can see, YouTube chat, you guys can finally see yourself on screen. Congratulations, you guys have been promoted to the screen. You have done it. You guys have done it. Second of all, I know you guys are a big fan of Oswald, Bear, etc. I did do a slight upgrade as well. So we're kind of rocking here right now. Whoa, hold on. I need to, where's the, I fixed it. I kind of like this one. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think Bear was cute. We still have Bear on my head. You know, like, he's still here. He's still here in honor. But I feel like this one works just, like, a little bit better. I feel like it's a little bit more, like, channel friendly for you guys. So, that's the vibe. I did it. I did the things, chat. And you know when I decided to do this? An hour before stream. So in typical Lynn's fashion, I was like, wow, allow me to relax before stream, and then did everything in my power to allow myself to not relax. You know? So, Bear was cute, but this is also a bit more you. See, like, I like the bear. The bear still felt like me, but I feel like chat didn't, like, resonate with Bear as much. Are you not showing face today? Nah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I got my absolute ass kicked at work yesterday. Hold on, there's like... Okay, we're so much better. No, yesterday was awful for your girl. I knew that work was gonna be insanity when I got to work. And I was like literally dreading it all week. I was like, this shift is gonna suck. So the fun thing, and I say fun loosely, right, is it was torrential downpouring yesterday at work. And as you guys know, like, part of my job involves being outdoors. It started raining so hard, it was raining diagonally. And when we tried to, like, work with customers and get them out of the rain and a whole bunch of stuff like that, they just straight up didn't listen and decided they were going to do their own plans. And so in order to fix that, I had to take very drastic measures to get them to stop doing that, right? And that very drastic measure involved me, no raincoat, by the way, going out into the storm and doing what needed to be done, right? Now, the downside to doing that, right, was the fact that I got so beyond soaked. Chat, this was a sensory nightmare. You know, the water, keep in mind, I have shoes that have, like, a very big barrier to them. It's not like I wear cloth, like, shoes to work. There's a big barrier between my shoes and the inside of my shoes. There were puddles in my shoes. And so for the entire rest of my 5-hour shift, chat, I felt the every single time I stepped a foot down for the entire rest of my shift, chat. 5 hours! You just hear from, like, oh, my socks were wet. There's a puddle in my shoe. I kid you not, chat. I wanted to die. I just straight up wanted to die. It was so, and it was freezing because then you know how you get just so, like, wet from the rain that then, like, everything becomes cold to you. That was a factor. So then it was shivery. People had bad attitudes because of it. Why did you not empty that? Because, like, it wouldn't have, like, my socks were so wet that, like, I tried, right? But it could only do so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, the water was already in the, like, pad at the bottom of the shoes. Like, we were cooked. We were just cooked. It was done. End the run was basically how I felt at that point. And, like, keep in mind, we're open late. I did not get to, like, be home and rest, chat, until midnight. Until midnight. So, listen, I was just so exhausted. And, like, I woke up today, with no energy. Like, there were just no spoons left. Like, I think I was just in so much, like, just survival almost last night that I just had nothing to do all day. Like, I did not have the capacity for any of it, to be completely honest with you guys. It was a tough time. It was a tough time for your girl. I went to the store with my mom and I just promptly collapsed. Like, that used probably 80% of my energy for the day, and I have been savoring my last 20% of energy that I have left in my tank for this stream. Because I was like, I gotta stream. It has to happen. It's required by law, and the law is me. But going to the store took it so out of me. Yep, we're here. But we have a new series, and I finally got it to work because I've been trying to get it to work all week, and I couldn't get it. Thank you for still coming to stream. You're welcome. I miss you guys, and like, it's just been so busy. But now, like I said, we're on the, you know how like the roller coaster works, right? Where you're like up, 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 and then you hit the climax and it's absolutely insanity. And you're like, wow, we're off the rails, we're gonna die. I'm now back to the bottom where you're like stabilizing out. And so now that I'm at the stabilizing part, it's like things are getting easier, but I know that when I was on the descent and like everything exploded all at once for like 3 weeks, I just wasn't able to like exist the way that I wanted to exist, right? So I'm trying to make up for that, you know what I'm saying? So what, socks are terrible. The only thing that could be worse if you had to wear drenched patio rugs on your feet. Ew. Oh my God. That's crazy. I appreciate the virtual hugs though, everyone. I do appreciate it. But like I said, I wanted to be here for you guys. You guys are always here for, it's like a mutual thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys are always like, Linz, your streams make my day. It's my escape from reality. Like, streaming for me is the exact same thing. It's like my escape from reality. So it's like, obviously I want to be there for you guys, but like, part of it's also like, I need it, you know? So I might not be able to show my face on stream for it, but I mean, hopefully at the very least, this at least like, ooh, my back just popped in like 5 different places. Hopefully this at least just makes up for it. Yo, Raven! Raven! Thank you, gamer. I appreciate you. You're a hero. I don't know if anyone ever told you that, but it's true. And you are such a swell individual. Such a swell individual. Thank you so much for the tier 1 for 9 months. 9 of them. I feel 87. I did boxing yesterday. I feel like everyone's picking up boxing right now. Like, the amount of people I've heard like be like, I don't want to say be boxing, but like that are just out here boxing, I feel like it's increased exponentially since the last time I have ever heard anyone ever say that they boxed, you know? I'm working on keeping myself calm since my fight or flight likes to be on the whole time. I'm in and out right now due to me being stuck in a car while wanting to not be here. Oh yeah, please dissociate all you need to. Dissociation station. I'm the conductor, chat. Whoop whoop. All aboard. I feel it. I feel that so much. I used to perpetually live in fight or flight for like 7 years. So much so that when I went to the chiropractor because my back got all messed up, they said I gave myself scoliosis because I was in fight or flight for so much of my life that it literally warped my spine because I held so much tension in my back. You're my hero, Linz. Listen, let me tell you, you're mine. We'll just Uno reverse this right back at you. We'll just Uno reverse it. But I hope boxing at least went well. Congrats on being able to, like, do the punch very well, Waff. I just called you Waff instead of Waffy. So, may you waff the waffsters. That's what I got. Hi, gamer. I appreciate you. Got Vandy on the TV and you on the iPad. Listen, you got me in the palm of your hands, literally and figuratively. That's crazy. Kind of crazy if you think about it, chat. Been rough these last few days since the automotive repair has been a lot of my mental. Yup. Yup. If you want to talk about automobiles stressing you out, boy, do I agree. Oh, I'm rooting for you. I'm wishing you all the best, let me tell you. But you activated my trap card and I use Mirror Force, so now you're my hero? Well, here's the thing. I activate my Uno Reverse, and Uno Reverse is the trump card of all reverse cards. So, take that. My anxiety's ruined my life this last month or two. Finally restarted antidepressants. I'm on day 6, and God, I feel awful. If you're not noticing a big difference, I do recommend calling your doctor. I mean, I'm not one, so I can't really give like medical advice and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But if you're not noticing a difference and you're like feeling worse, I do recommend calling like the people who prescribed it to you, just so you can like communicate and all that kind of stuff, you know? Some of them do take longer for you to like feel an effect than others. It just kind of depends on like what you're on. But if you're not getting better and or getting worse, I think it's worth like calling your medical professional so they can give you better advice, you know? But I feel that as someone who used to perpetually live in anxiety, it like flipped. I used to perpetually live in anxiety, and now I perpetually live in like an awful land of ADHD and like not having enough spoons to literally survive the day. So like that's me now. I just did a little flippity flip. Is this Luminescent Platinum or Renegade Platinum playthrough? It's Luminescent Platinum, which is literally just a glorified version of Renegade Platinum. So, cha-cha real smooth is so funny. They can take 2 weeks to stop from feeling worse. Oh, so it's one of those where like it builds up kind of a thing. Listen, I am only speaking from my personal experience. This is not medical advice, but I noticed a big difference, and you can talk to your doctor about this and see if it would be like a good fit for you, because once again, for all lawyers listening, this is not medical advice. Anyways, sorry chat, just try not to get sued. I noticed a massive difference with my anxiety when I started taking magnesium glycinate. That was a massive thing for me. Vitamin D, massive as well. This one's way more ADHD based, but like I take L-tyrosine all the time. L-tyrosine and magnesium are like my holy grails of solving all of my life problems, and they're just like vitamins. So I've noticed like massive difference off of those. Obviously vitamin D is always super important too, but when I was super anxious, I found out from a doctor that I was 2 weeks away from magnesium depletion. And that was really sick, because apparently I was so stressed that I went through every single vitamin basically in my body when it comes to magnesium. So I recommend talking to your doctor and being like, hey, Smile, not feeling better. You know, are vitamins a good option for me? All that kind of stuff. So, like I said, I can't tell you what to do. I'm not a doctor. However, I do recommend at least just like looking into it, seeing if it's a good fit for you, and talking to your doctor about it, you know? That's my vibes. You went to Comic-Con and you met a voice actress from Resident Evil 3 and 8. Congratulations. I love that for you. Love that for you so much. As an autistic and ADHD person, I resonate with the limited spoon thing. Like I said, I was very impressed with how little spoons I had when I was like, oh, let me just go to the store. And then I came home and I said, I'm just gonna die, actually. I think that's what I'm gonna do instead. I'm just gonna collapse in solitude and lay on the floor for 3 hours until I recharge enough to stream for like 2.5 hours and just hope for the best, you know? Because that's what we do. The spoon chart is in how many spoons you have to spend each day. Basically, yeah. How have I only realized that Americans say... I know you guys say it like vitamin, isn't it? I think you guys say it like vitamin. Or some like slight variation of that. But... yippee! That's what I got for you guys. Hi, 𝗧𝗏𝗄𝗏. Hope you guys are all doing well. Hello to everyone on the red platform and the purple platform as well. I know that there's a lot of you guys in here. And I'm like trying to say hello to everyone to the best of my ability. But Hello to everyone on Twitch. Hello to everyone on YouTube. This is my blanket statement of I'm glad that you guys are here. Whether you're lurking, you're vibing, you're talking, you're yapping, you're dissociating via my stream. It's an honor to have you here, guys. YouTube, I said this earlier, but you guys have been upgraded to my elite employees. You guys can finally see yourselves on stream. So, congratulations. You guys are the top half of the chat. Let me try this again. Twitch is the bottom half of the chat. YouTube, you guys are the top half of the chat. It looks a lot better when, like, chats go in, like, kablamo, because then it all looks like one unified chat. But I have found out that Stream Elements and a lot of other streaming platforms just don't allow you to combine chats very easily. I spent all day trying to do it, so basically I have two separate chats that look identical that I layered on top of each other. Yippee! So, that's how it's working right now. That's the vibes. That's just everything, you know? So, the messages disappear quite quickly, though. I mean, I can fix that. The main thing is, like, it's clutter on, like, obviously when I'm on just chatting and, like, this screen, it's not as, like, ideal, you know what I mean? But when it's on gameplay, it's mainly so then that way, like, messages don't clutter gameplay for that long. You know what I'm saying? That's the main reason behind it. Dino! How are you, gamer? Hello, hello. Also, as a public service announcement as well, your model's different. I upgraded it today. But I still have honorary bear. He's on my head. I just felt like this, like, resonated more with people. You know what I'm saying? That's the vibe. I lost my thought. Public service announcement, chat. Vandy and I finally got subathon stuff sorted. It's done. It is done. It is completed. So, for those of you guys who sent us your address like we requested, all of the subathon stuff will be going out to you guys tomorrow. I am making a trip to the post office and we will be getting it all done. So, it is completed. Depending on what tiers you guys are, if I have access to contact you, I will be contacting you about emotes. 𝗔𝗎𝗘 is first in line, and then it's kind of like the waterfall effect afterwards based off who has already given me information and all that kind of stuff. If you guys want artwork and stuff like that, now that my life has calmed down and I can actually do emotes. But yeah, I have a giant bag, a monstrous amount of packages that I am sending out. So, that'll be all going out tomorrow. If you won chat Hunger Games, I sent Vandy a ton of certificates. I know he sent a lot of them out digitally. I know some of you guys, like Alana and Gek, asked for them physically, but if you want chat Hunger Games and you are wanting it shipped or like emailed to you, we can do that for you guys too. But I think that's it in terms of like announcements. I think. Anyways, chat, that's my lore. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. So appreciate you guys all for being here. Bands, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. All right, let me switch over to the gameplay here real quick. I just gotta organize the screens. And then we'll do some of these. You guys can't see what's happening, but just trust. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Okay, I'm gonna have to volume control as needed because I don't have a way to gauge what you guys can hear yet. Super fun, super slay. Okay, let me do this. And then we go to this one, right? Yeah. Yeah! All right, chat. Welcome to Luminescent Platinum. It's basically like Renegade Platinum. It's just in BDSP, which looks way nicer. So, how different is this version of Platinum than the normal version? It's almost a carbon copy. They added regional forms. I've never completed this game, so I can't talk about like end game stuff like that or like stuff that's in the middle. Because every time I start this game, I get distracted and then I forget this game exists. So this is me saying I am beating this game. I am making a pact, a plea. Yep. That's what I'm doing, chat. It's gonna happen. This game said no to every other language. You can do it. It's basically a mod, and so you can mod in the different languages. I know that it's like available, but it is really funny to look at it like this. Okay. Let me do this. We'll do it in English. I just downloaded the English version, you know what I'm saying? I think the file just becomes like massive if you try to do it in a bunch of other languages. Okay, here we go. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. Oh, you guys like can't hear it at all. I'm gonna have to lower this so much. Okay. If I play any other game, this volume's got to come back down or you guys are gonna have no more eardrums. No more eardrums. All right. My name is Rowan, however, everyone just calls me the Pokemon Professor. The world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. We love this guy. We humans live alongside Pokemon as friends. At times we play together and at other times we work together. Some people use their Pokemon to battle and develop closer bonds with them. What do? I conduct research so we may learn more about Pokemon. All right. Oh, I didn't want man. Okay, frick. Hey chat, I'm gonna be so real. I'm gonna keep it such a buck with you. I'm restarting. I am not man. Oh wait, I fixed it. I don't have to restart. Hey, chat, we're so back. Okay. It's giving Londa. Okay. Londa. Yippee! You are Londa, a fine name that is. Why? He's glowing, chat. He is the sun. Why is he? Right, okay. Anyways. Well, I'll tell you. This is Vandalism. AKA Vandy323. Yippee! He's shiny. Exactly. It's shiny berry. Okay. Bum ba dum ba dum bum bum bum. Okay. Let me Pokemon. Okay. So, for any of you guys who don't know anything about this game, who are asking for more information, open your ear holes. Audio listeners, this is about to go crazy. Luminescent Platinum, what we're playing, that's this thing, is a ROM hack for Pokemon Brilliant Diamond based on Drayano's Renegade Platinum. These documents are about this mod. Okay, that's... Okay. They are not doing 𝗔𝗎𝚘𝚗 is in big bold print, which is really funny. Okay. So, basically, I'm trying to figure out, like, can I just have like an overview? That would be so easy. Okay, here we go. It's 60 FPS. It's 1 in 512 shiny odds. There is true size and the battle camera fix. There's many animations, or new animations for many Pokemon, including Pokemon that are continually flying. Actions in battle will play out before the text for faster fights. They do have the following of Pokemon, but they no longer lag behind you and constantly teleport back to you every few seconds. The depth of field effect was removed. Pokemon Center skipped the healing animation. It's basically Renegade Platinum plus everything I'm reading, by the way. In Vanilla BDSP, the Shiny Charm only affected eggs. In Luminescent Platinum, it now affects all encounters when generated on top of our 512 odds. All trait evolutions can now be achieved via level up using the trait items or evolution stones. Honey trees are now instant. Hidden power type displays in the battle menus and text. During wild battles, Thief and Covet now moves the stolen item directly into your bag, whether or not the user is holding anything. There's the Everlasting Candy item in Jubilife's training school. Everlasting Candy is a rare candy that obeys the level cap and will never run out. No more grinding. Yippee! You can nickname your Pokemon from the party anywhere. Clothing can be changed at any PC. EXP share can be toggled on and off. Affection can be toggled on and off. And then level caps go based off of the gym's aces team level. They did add exclusive luminescent forms, but like they're very minimal and like sprinkled in. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else. Abilities have been updated to match Renegade Platinum with additional changes from the balancing system. Renegade Platinum had 2 ability spots. Luminescent Platinum has 3 slots, so almost every Pokemon has a new ability, with many opening up whole new playstyles. James! Thank you so much, Gamer. You wasn't live, but I gave you my Prime subby. Thank you, Gamer. I appreciate your Prime sub while I wasn't live. It's an honor. An honor and a privilege. There's a lot that I can read here. I'm just gonna, if you guys want to read on your own mind, please hold. My computer's doing a thing where like the taskbar is blocking where I can type. Okay. If you guys want to read it on your own, there you go. You guys can read it and weep. So, hopefully that at least explains to the best of our ability. Okay. Same time, same channel. Same Luminescent Platinum. There you are, Smile. Londa, did you just see the TV? Sure you did. Professor Rowan's that really important guy who studies Pokemon, right? That means he must have lots and lots of Pokemon. So. Hey, is this a new PC? Super cool, super neat. All right, we're gonna go see Professor Rowan and get some Pokemon. All right. Chat. We are here, and we are beige. Hi, Chimchar. Reading is for prisoners. Yeah? Book Talk would hate to hear that. Book Talk is in shambles hearing this. Okay. I don't know what that was about, but he sure was in a hurry. And now, we have gained the mobility to run from all of our problems. Okay. I'm gonna skip through all this because you guys know how running shoes work. Chat, I love Sinnoh. And Eevee. A baby. Version, this is Pokemon Luminescent Platinum, which is basically Renegade Platinum, but it's on the Switch. Alright, I don't think I need to talk to him. I think it just lets me go up, right? Or do I actually have to talk to him? Fine! Fine, fine, fine. I vote Chimchar as the starter. Chat, I hate to break it to you. We have a revolutionary plot twist. Chimchar in the chat. Chancellor Chimchar, mind you. He's government named. Would like us to name Chimchar. And pick it. Thoughts? This is Pokemon Help Me Platinum. True. It's gonna be so awful. This game's so hard, chat. It's actually so difficult. Father, have you returned for more? You came over to play with my son. I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm going upstairs. Henry, thank you so much for the 65 months. That's so many months, gamer. Look it. And chat, that is a Kitsune tier as well. That is the $100 member tier. So please show Henry all of the love in the entire world for 65 months of $100 donation kindness. Insanity. Oh, wow. New look. I was just playing a new BG3 run. I managed to recruit Minthara on a good paladin run. Okay. I made her a shadow sorcerer. That's so sick. That's so sick. I love that. The fact that you got her on a good run too, very impressive. I'm assuming you did like the knockout method where you leave her on like 1 HP and then she teleports back to the Moonrise. If I had to take a guess. So. Yep. That method sucks. I hate that method. But you know what? You did it and I'm proud of you. Shadow Sorcerer is a really sick role for her too. Alright. Old man alert. PSA to everyone because I just remembered myself. If you haven't bought a Mother's Day gift, you have 1 week left. True! What a great reminder, Xion. Very, very good reminder. Chat, if you need a Mother's Day gift, you have 1 week. I still ask my mom what she wants for her birthday because her birthday's on May 9th, which is right next to Mother's Day, by the way, chat. She's given me gift ideas for neither, so we're doing great. We're doing super well. Okay. What is the meaning of going into tall grass? Ahaha. Londa, this old guy. Professor Rowan. Plot twist. You guys would have never seen it coming. Use this time to be at your prime to achieve your goals. No matter what, don't let the shadow of the past hold you back. You are amazing. Have a nice day. Stay safe and enjoy life. That was a very kind message. Thank you, gamer. I appreciate the kind words. I appreciate it. Your mom's birthday's the day after my mom's? That's crazy. The odds of that is very slim. Very slim. All right. I would like a starter. Please. 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 Just got in. Are you doing this vanilla or randomized? So this is basically following Renegade Platinum, which is not necessarily randomized, but everything is changed to make it like harder, if you will. So sometimes gym leaders have like full teams of 6. Sometimes they change the like Pokemon that gym leaders have. So it's not like randomized, but it's not like vanilla either. It's like a middle ground, but it's harder than vanilla is. So like, hopefully that makes sense, you know? So that's basically how it works. Oh, your birthday. Hey, chat, I can read. Happy, happy birthday from all of us to you. We're glad that it's your birthday so we can party too. That's so crazy. Happy early birthday. Hi, Connor. My nephew's birthday is the day after Mother's Day. Ooh, good golly. Good golly. Alrighty. Okay, I have to touch the side of the briefcase, I guess. Okay, fine. I just wanted to do the front. That's all I wanted to do. Okay. Chat, I know that this is a big decision for you all. And I know that this is going to start a chat war between everyone. Because chat is going to say, I want Chimchar. And they're going to say, no, Piplup. And they're going to say, no, I almost said Torchic. You know what I mean? This is how it's going to go, right? I'm going to blow all of your guys' minds. We can have all 3. So I'm picking the one I actually want, and then we can get the other ones in just a second. You just gotta wait. So to stop the chat war, guess what? You get all of them regardless. My vote is Bulbasaur. You're so helpful. So helpful. My birthday actually lands on a Saturday. That's so convenient. I'm so happy for you. The twig gets burned by Chimchar. Well, you're never gonna guess what happens to Chimchar. You're never gonna guess what happens to Chimchar. So. Alright. My birthday lands on the middle of the week. I don't know when my birthday lands. What if instead of using Pokemon, you just punched the trainers and took their money? Honestly, I respect it. I respect it. I choose Eevee. I choose justice, chat. That's so crazy. They don't tell you that normally, but like, I am a big fan of justice. Lands on a day of the week. See, you get it. You get it. Man's just... Keep leering. Oh my god, chat. Everything is awful. Oh my god. Hold on, chat. I have to blink through the pain. I'm blinking through the pain. We made cowboy caviar and there was jalapeno in it. And apparently the jalapeno juice is still on my finger. And I rubbed my eyeball and now there's jalapeno in my eyeball. Chat, everything is awful. I'm gonna go blind and I'm never gonna be able to stream again. Oh my god. What a great time to not be on camera. Oh my god. Hi, Halo. So good to see you today, gamer. I'm just gonna die right here. Just give me a second. Oh my god. At least it wasn't a ghost pepper. You're right. There could be worse. I'm still just not a fan regardless. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a fan of any of this. But we're good. We're so back. I thought you were reading a viewer's message at first. Nope, I'm just in agony. That's all. Just casually going blind. No more streamer chat. Streamer has gone to the great beyond. Holy moly, that was awful. It's like going away now, but goodness gracious. Hi, Evil Monkey. Welcome to the stream. Eyesight's overrated, says the person who's already wearing glasses and has contacts because her eyesight is so bad. That's me. Okay, I think I have to talk to Rowan and then he gives me the Eevee. I think that's the plan. How are you doing, Halo, though? How is the climb? I've seen some crazy posts that you've put on Twitter. Holy moly. I feel your pain, but there are positive lessons to come from this. Yeah? Is this one of those, like, listen, now that you have evaporated and gone to Saturn, let's make sure we don't do this next time kind of person? Oh, sorry. My bad. Please consider going to wash your hands so no repeats. I shall ponder it. Ponder it I shall, chat. I just don't want to get up, is really what it is. The thing is, though, is I actually washed my hands. I guess I just didn't get, like... Because I have, like, fake nails, right? Like, the long nails. I think it's just, like, I don't know if it's underneath my nail, or if it's, like, just embedded in the plastic of my nail or the acrylic, whatever this material is, you know, the tap 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 tap. Chat, it's Shaman. Little guy, you can't see him, but he's in front of me. Chat, he's an incense fan. Okay. Basically, for those of you guys who have never played Luminous and Platinum, this is how you get regional forms. So, you can pick what region you like, and you get to have a whole bunch of regional forms, which is really, really sick and neat and cool. So, you can pick a whole bunch of different ones to choose from. I, personally... here we go. I'm picking Galar. Aha! like how it's just exclamation point. You're actually just a living pepper, so when you touch your eyes, some of that gets in there. Yeah? Is that how that works? Is I'm actually just a living pepper? That's crazy. Ain't no shaming in this game? Well, I hate to tell you this. I might be blind in one eye after sticking jalapeno juice in it, but I can see out of the left eye. The left eye is alive and well, and the left eye can confirm that there was a chalking hedgehog that was covered in grass that gave me an incense burner that allows me to see Pokemon from Galar. What a wild out of context sentence that is. And what do you make of that, chat? Oh, did I actually like activate the thingy? Use this item. Galar. Okay, perfect. Let me... Okay, you are calm. So up in special defense, lower attack. Which isn't great. But I will take up in special defense, I guess, considering you're basically a defender anyways. Okay. We do have leafage though now, so I guess we could run just a special Torterra. Ahaha. We'll see what the other ones have. We will see. Alright. Want to know which mod I think they should add to Unite? I am more than happy to hear. Was it eating a chili dog? Yet to be determined. I did hear that he was a big fan of golden rings though, so let me know. I'll keep you posted, chat. That's all I'm trying to say. 𝚔𝗎𝗄𝗃 to Unite could be very interesting. Jalapeno's only 8,000. Isn't it like Scoville units? Something like that? Yeah, that's... If jalapeno's 8,000 and you've done 500,000, I'm like concerned for your tongue and your ability for your taste buds to still function, to be honest with you. I know I ordered a hot sauce kit, so in that way I have it for when we do that subathon incentive still, because I still have that in the back burner. I've just been waiting for like a fun like one-off stream for me to be able to do it with. I don't know the units of those, but I am afraid, chat. Your friend Vandalism. That's Vandy, chat. Go tell him. He's a man of crime. For legal reasons, this is a joke. Don't arrest my boyfriend, please. Please! He's our jungler! We need him! I love 𝚔𝗎𝗄𝗃 and I actually would play Unite if they add it. 𝚔𝗎𝗄𝗃 is a really cool one. We should be hearing about like more Pokemon that are going to be added very soon because Alchemy was the last in like the big batch that was coming since Pokemon Day in like February. So, in theory, we should be getting a lot more information on who's coming after Alchemy by like... I'd say like end of May, in theory. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I am excited that Alchemy has healing capabilities. It basically sounds like they remade Blissey. It's kind of sounding like Blissey 2.0, and as your resident Blissey main, chat, I'm kind of excited to just do something different because Safeguard Helping Hand is so boring. Like, I love enabling my friends and just like being like living vicariously through them, essentially just be like, yeah, you did it, 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 you did it. But just walking around, putting a bubble on them and clapping over and over and over again is very boring content. And I need to stimulate the little synapses in my brain to feel things again. So, Alchemy sounds very exciting. All right. To all of the Chimchar fans. Boy, do I have news for you. This is taken by Henry, right? I think it is. Please hold on. It is Henry. Okay, so this is a member mascot claim. I will be naming 𝗏𝗏𝗏 Price as well because that one is taken. However, I don't think 𝗏𝗏𝗏 is taken. So give me just a second, gamers. Is 𝗏𝗏𝗏 taken? Okay, 𝗏𝗏𝗏 is not. So if you guys have 𝗏𝗏𝗏 nicknames, you guys can put them in the chat between YouTube and Twitch. I will add your nicknames to the wheel, and the wheel will decide the nickname. 𝗏𝗏𝗏 is the only Sinnoh starter not taken. So hit me with your guys' nicknames. All right, we have 𝗏𝗏𝗏. We have 𝗏𝗡. We have King of Sea. Dan wants me to name it 𝗏𝗏𝗏. All right. A riveting nickname. Yeeted Penguin. I don't even know if that's going to fit, but Yeeted Penguin. 𝗏𝗏𝗏 2. Yeah, I got you, Max. I got you. I know exactly what you're putting down. We have Arthur. Alrighty. Any other nicknames? Oh, Goku. I don't think I put Goku on. I think Goku... Or was Goku for Chimchar? James, was Goku for Chimchar? 𝗏𝗏𝗏 is honestly a very puntable shape. Chat, do you guys base what's puntable and what's not based off of its shape? Is that how this is going down? All right, let me add Aqua. Man, I can't type today. This is crazy. And Happy Feet. I'm going to cut it off at Happy Feet. Okay. Here we go, chat. We are going to spin the wheel. Drum roll, please. We have Newt. N-O-O-T. If Newt, my mod, is ever here, I'm just going to keep screaming Newt, and he's going to be jump scared 8 million times. Okay. Here we go. We have Newt. In all caps. All right. Let's check out what these guys have. So, you are... Oops. Jump scare. They're the same nature. That's insane. Wait. 𝗏𝗏𝗏 has competitive. That's crazy. Because you have Overgrow, you have Blaze. Okay. So we did get the hidden ability on 𝗏𝗏𝗏 at least. But they're lower in special defense, up in... Very ironic how these three, like, natures worked out. They're not great. 𝗏𝗏𝗏 is definitely the best of them, but lower special defense on 𝗏𝗏𝗏 is just, like, not the best. You know? It's not, like, ideal. Because think about the amount of times you're going to get hit by electric moves. Now it's going to hurt way more. I don't know. I'm torn. Just change the nature. Well, I don't know if it, like... I would love to. That would be swell and great. I just got to be sure that it actually allows me to do that. You know what I'm saying? You feel? Chat, just solve your problems. Thoughts? All right. Repels. Okay. Chat, tutorial time. If this game wasn't a walking tutorial anyways. Excuse me. Pardon me. Ooh. Chat, you know those like construction things where it's got the big like wheel and they use it to like flatten cement when they're like putting down new pavement? I don't know what that's called. How much do you think I have to pay one of them to run my back over with one of those and like use it as a giant rolling pin that like gets rid of all my back problems? Thoughts? Thoughts? Do you let me do it? Okay. So not there. Not there. Highlight Glory, welcome to the stream, gamer. Okay, I don't have a gym badge. Is it maybe in the PC? Appealing on Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. Not a fan of vanilla, but I do enjoy this game particularly. I say this game as in like luminescent. This one's cute. Okay. Oh, ew. Not a man. Okay. And then settings. Let's do level cap on. EXP share on. So I don't know where I'm supposed to be able to change nature's at. Unless they put it... Yeah, it's not here either. So yeah, I don't know where I'm supposed to be changing abilities. Or natures, for that matter. But... So... BSP would be so much more if they took... Yeah, I agree. I was really hoping it was kind of going to be like how Oras was, where they like took the better parts of like Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald, and then they like did it all, you know what I'm saying? But they didn't do that. And that was really sad because like having the distortion world, like the amount of people who just never experience like Diamond and Pearl, like I'm talking about like the younger generation, not us like people in our 20s and 30s and 40s. I feel like if they would have been able to like experience the distortion world, it would have been way cooler. But I feel like look at our face right now. It's so stupid. I don't know. I feel like they just did so well with Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, especially with the Delta episode and just how everything works. But it just, yeah. It's just not the same, you know? Like, I don't think that Chibi is, like, awful. I just feel like, I don't know. I know they had a different team work on it, but I feel like a lot of the love just did not exist in this game. Also, why is this group chat exploding really quick? Okay. I always feel like it's going to be something massive, and then it never is. But the one time I think it's not going to be something massive, it is. That's just the way that my life goes. Okay. Can I take Eevee now? Sure can! Yippee! Okay. Perfect. And then we'll just do this and then we'll go from there. So, And this time, you can get Flareon. We can. If I'm not able to change natures, though, that will probably impact things, to be honest with you. So that's my main thing, right? Because as of right now, I don't see a way to change natures. As much as chat is like, actuallying me right now. So until I get more information. So. Oh, we're modest. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Is there like a documentation part of this? Items, TMs. Oh. Surely there has to be documentation. That's Renegade Platinum. Ah, here we go. Let me do... I am just curious. Okay, so you're much more a physical attacker in this game because they did change your stuff. Okay. They did also put Sylveon in the game. So Sylveon would not be bad. Espeon's always obviously really good. We might be Sylveon game players. You get Sylveon by either like friendship or shiny stone. Oops. And then we'll do walk together. She's so small. Look at how small. I will say, we didn't take this into consideration. So things to keep in mind as well. Because there are regional forms in this, we do have the ability to get Gapadash. Like Galarian Rapidash. That's just what I call it. So I am a big Gapadash enjoyer. So my only thought is if we have Gapadash, I don't know if we need Sylveon. Because Gapadash is dual, right? It's Fairy and Psychic. Yeah, it is Psychic Fairy. Okay. Yeah, Glaceon's really solid too. Let me see its moveset though. Okay, so Glaceon. Special move, special move. Physical, physical. Yeah, Glaceon's not awful. Yeah, Gapadash is in Unite now, for sure. Indeed. Indeed, indeed. So we could really do Glaceon, we could do Jolteon, we could do Vaporeon. Yeah, you can use the stone. Yeah, Jolteon's not bad either. Hear me out. Just keep it an Eevee. Imagine. I am actually curious. What is your moveset if we keep you an Eevee? Quick attack, baton pass, baby doll eyes, swift wish, takedown, copycat, double edge. Okay, so nothing crazy. You'd basically be focused on like TMs and stuff like that. Interesting. Interesting. We'll ponder it. We'll ponder it, chat. We'll have to see what encounters and stuff we get. So. Also, as a nifty FYI as well, because this game is so difficult, I'm not going to allow myself to heal in battle, but I am actually going to let us, like, not have to be forced to get first encounters. We're going to be able to, like, pick our team a little bit more and or use the Poke Radar if we want to as well. So I just think that's way smarter, and we're not like literally griefing ourselves by doing that. So I'm gonna do it as no healing in battle, but I think it's, especially with how this game runs, like if this were what's the name? Radical Red, that's the one. If this were Radical Red, where you can just reset super easy and everything takes like 5 seconds because the speed up is like faster than the speed of sound, then I would be doing first encounter and like deaths matter, all that kind of stuff. Because this game takes so long and like there's just not speed up and all that kind of stuff, I am not dealing with that. Starly. Okay. I'm probably gonna grab Starly for now. I am a Staraptor fan, so like I'm definitely not opposed to it. We're just gonna hope this one has a not negative nature, you know what I'm saying? I think it has day and nighttime encounters. So we need a regional Noctowl. I'm honestly genuinely shocked that they haven't given Noctowl a like psychic type. Or just any variant where it's psychic. Across the board. It is very shocking that it has gone on this long without it. Especially considering most people just think it's that way anyways. You know what I mean? Like the amount of people who see Noctowl and they're like, oh, psychic type, that's the one. You know? And that's just like not the case. I don't have balls. We didn't do the catching tutorial yet. Oh my god, and I can't run. What a time to be alive. I straight up thought we had balls, chat. We do not. We do not. Psychic Noctowl would likely outclass Hisuian Braviary. I think it depends. Hisuian Braviary is really sick. That's like one of my favorite forms they've ever made in the history of time. If you don't have balls, the Nuzlocke hasn't started. Well, that's true. Lucky for you, I'm not Nuzlocking this. I'm still putting limitations on myself. However, boy, do I have news for you. Okay. Assuming Braviary literally only has one psychic move for now. But like, Leafeon originally only had like one actual like crazy move when it first introduced into the game. Because you got to keep in mind, like, it's really only usable, quote unquote, in Legends Arceus. You know what I'm saying? Like, they haven't had enough time to like cook with it yet. So like, they expand movesets all the time. You know what I mean? Leafeon used to be a horrible grass type because it didn't get its like damaging grass type move until like level 75 or something like that in the base games. And now Leafeon has like 8 million grass type moves, you know what I'm saying? Because they could make regional Noctowl and only give it one psychic type move, but then they upgrade Galarian or Hisuian Braviary. And then that one has a lot. There's just a lot of factors that go into it, you know what I'm saying? I like not ruling things out super early. I have sold at least one of every evolution pen except Leafeon. Leafeon does not sell well at cons. That is real. Not a lot of Leafeon fans. Over time, she's definitely grown on me. Like, when it comes to the humongo jumbo Pokemon plushies, there is a part of me that wants to get the jumbo Leafeon. Like, I know I'm a Flareon fan, right? The issue with Flareon is a lot of times when they make her, she's just neon fabric. Like, it's neon orange and neon yellow together, and there's just no way to, like, make that blend in your household, your home. It just doesn't look good. It's just never done very well. Whereas, like, I could buy the Leafeon, and even though I'm not as big of a Leafeon fan, it immediately blends into my office and, like, my entire aesthetic. You know what I'm saying? Because it's neutral. It, like, matches. It's, like, easy. So part of me does want to get Leafeon for that reason, even though I'm, like, the Flareon person. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's weird. So, Leafeon may have so few fans, but I'm one of them. It's definitely grown on me. I used to not, like, it was bottom of the totem pole for me for a really long time. And it's definitely grown, like, astronomically. I think Pokemon Unite had a big factor on that. Just because, like, you get more acquainted with it. Like, that's definitely how, like, Clefable is with me. I was so neutral on Clefable, like, did not care about it. And now, like, she's my girl. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like a lot of, like, cozy Pokemon have also risen on the list just because of, like, them matching my office. So, like, when it comes to, like, buying sitting cuties and just, like, little things to put around my office to make it, like, Pokemon themed but still be, like, cottagecore-y, I guess. A lot of them have risen up the list. So that's been the downside of being a Flareon fan since I was like 5, though, is 9 times out of 10, the plushies for every single evolution just genuinely look better. They just pick neon orange and neon yellow fabric and they slap it on her and they call it a day. And it's just not pretty, chat. It's not cute. Because all the other ones are just like, wow, look at this really nice yellow and this really nice blue. And then Flareon's just like, hi, hello. You know? I got you, Peony. I got you. I vote they revamp Leafeon and Glaceon Shinies. I agree. I think that would have a massive impact, unironically. I think that would be so big. I don't know why they haven't. They're just bad. They're just actually awful. Who knows? I digress. I'm just a girl, chat. I have a shiny Umbreon plush on my shelf. I have... This is like a niche one. You guys remember like the first season of... I don't know if it's season, but like the first era of the Pokemon anime back when it had like the original like theme song, if you will. You know the pink Butterfree that like Ash's Butterfree fell in love with? I have the pink Butterfree as a plushie. That's up on one of my shelves. Super rare. I literally... It was in a random gaming shop in South Carolina. And I got it because I was like, what a niche guy. You never see the pink Butterfree, especially as a plushie, anywhere. So I got it and it was like $10. So I was like, say less. And it like isn't one of those like weird like bootleg plushies either. Like it's actually like pretty nice. Makes sense. Hi, Charlotte. Yeah, imagine if the pink Butterfree was the real shiny, which is kind of crazy that they didn't make that the shiny considering the fact that they put it in the anime. And on top of that, they literally made 8 million pink shinies going into Gen 2. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying, chat? How you doing, Charlotte? It's been a while. I hope you're doing well, gamer. I hope you're doing swell. Okay. So what do we need? I don't know. I don't... part of me is like, do I get Shinx and like, do I waste my time on Shinx? I kind of do. Hey, speaking of Shinx. Speaking of Shinx, it's been kind of MIA. I got you. I got you. Life was just insane, to be honest with you. Like, I had my car engine explode. I needed to get a new car. I had dick pills sent to my house without my consent, and so then I had to call my bank and be like, hi, Smile, I need to report fraud because someone sent dick pills to my house and spent $120 on my credit card that I didn't authorize. That was kind of crazy. Like, it was just like so much insanity back to back to back to back to back that like I really could have written like the craziest post or like movie of my life about what those last 3 weeks were. But we're on the uphill slot. We're so back. We're so back. So yeah, life has been lifing, but you know what? I feel you. We're both in this together. Okay. Shinx is taken by a member as well, so unfortunately you guys don't get the joy of naming it. I hate to ruin your life, ruin your thunder, ruin your pizzazz, if you will. But it is taken by a member, and if you guys want to have a mascot on the channel, you guys can either become a tier 2 sub over on Twitch, or you can become a Woodland Guardian over on YouTube. They're both the same dollar amount, but that gives you access to the special part of the Discord where you get to see the member doc and you can claim an entire evolution line. So, super cool, super neat. What do you have? You are the wrong one. You're up in special attack. I mean, I guess that allows us to run you mixed. So honestly, I'm not upset. I take it back. I would have loved adamant, but you know what? I'll take it. You could even say life got a little hard back there. You're so right. You're so right. I'll follow you on Twitch real quick. Cool. We're simulcasting over there. If you do !Twitch in the chat, it should give you my link. Oh, just kidding. You clearly already found it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Okay. Yeah, I'm really torn on what we evolve this thing into. I'm not gonna lie, because if we have the ability for Galarian Rapidash, that kind of rules out the need for Sylveon and Espeon. If we run a mixed Shinx, we really don't need Jolteon. Like, technically Vaporeon is an option, but it's like, do we need Vaporeon if we have Piplup? But I don't know if I want to run Piplup. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, chat. Glaceon is still an option. Glaceon is still an option. I do know that there's a Alolan Ninetales too, though. If you don't mind either getting hit with Iron Head or Fire Fang, Garchomp, Glaceon is doable. Okay. You seem against Glaceon. Well, like, the main thing is, like, because I know Alolan Ninetales exists. And, like, especially if you can use the Poke Radar to get, what's the, oh my god, what is the ability that summons snow or hail? That one, whatever that's called, that ability. And then you run Aurora Veil. Aurora Veil could be nasty. Snow Warning, that's the one. Yeah. So Snow Warning Aurora Veil is what I was thinking of. So then it was more so a matter of like... But technically what we could do is we could run Glaceon for now and then swap it for Alolan Ninetales. Shinx line is part dark, so Umbreon's double dark. Oh, they upgraded it in this game? Okay. The Nintendo 4DS. Yeah, I don't even know. I have 3 on my computer. I just picked one. I'm not gonna lie. I couldn't remember which one was which, and I remembered purple. So I said, you know what? Sure, purple it is, I guess. This is Pokemon Luminescent Platinum. Pokemon Luminescent Platinum. Speaking of the Shinx line, I recall hearing it'd be more fitting if the line was Psychic instead of Dark. I just don't even think it looks like a Psychic type. Like, not even close. I mean, like, if you were to have Psychic Electric, it'd basically just be a Alolan Raichu, but, like, I think Dark just makes way more sense. Like, not even close. Yeah, the line absolutely should have been part Dark from the start. Bars. Kind of rhymed. Kind of rhymed. Oh, sick. So you can ditch the other 7. Awesome. Super neat. Super fun. Luxury see-through vision would like to have a chat. I mean, yeah, but like, I feel like that's just a whole thing of like dark types at the same time though. Fans, thank you so much for becoming a Woodland Guardian. I appreciate you, gamer. Thank you, thank you. Onyx is not claimed, so if you would like Onyx as a mascot claim, Gabby can add it to the list for you. I do still recommend joining the Discord and syncing your Discord to your YouTube though, just so in that way if you ever want to change it, you can just go in the Discord and like request for it to be changed. But be sure to let us know what you want the Onyx line to be nicknamed. I think Morpeko's the only dark and electric type. Maybe. I kind of forget. Rockno, welcome to the stream, gamer. Welcome to Pokemon Luminescent Platinum. Also, if I'm not mistaken, I believe Galarian Ponyta is the route right above Jubilife. Oh my god! You are such an esteemed individual. And you have Intimidate. Get mine. Mine. I didn't know you were here. Hello. I love you. I love you, everything that you do, what you stand for. Thank God Roar didn't work. I adore you. I thought that was Roar. I was like, how did it fail that time and then work the second? That really messed my brain up. Okay. Okay. We're doing so good. We're doing so good. I love Hisuian Growlithe chat. Suddenly Flareon is irrelevant. Crazy how that works. Will you just stay in the ball from here? Like, probably not. Unless. Chat, we're just better. Actually, just better. That's insane. Okay. Growlithe, I believe, might be taken. We found a lot of ones that are just taken. It is taken. This is Crimson, which is kind of a cool name. All right. Crimson. Yippee. Okay. Are you up in attack? That would be really neat if you are. Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. You're up in special attack. Another mixed attacker. You're lower on speed, though, which is a downside. That's not... Oh, well. I can sacrifice speed. Is this a casual playthrough? Like, yes and no, right? Like, the game is just so slow to, like, restart that I don't want to fully Nuzlocke it, kind of like I would Radical Red or something like that. Just because there's no speed up and just, like, catching up if you wipe takes so long and it's just so excruciating. However, basically I'm making it so there's no healing in battle, which I think has, like, a pretty big impact on things. If I come up with other rules to, like, limit myself and stuff like that, I will. Like, I'll probably not duplicate items. I have the level cap on as well, so I can't, like, over level. It's, like, kind of like a mix lock. Like, it's not fully casual, but it's not also, like, full-blown Nuzlocke either. So, like, it's still gonna be hard, but it's like a middle ground between the two. You know what I'm saying? That's the vibe. Intimidate on 2 Mons is massive as well. Especially at the start, and considering the fact that a lot of rock types are physical. And we're going into Rourke. Kind of big. Also, to all the Chimchar fans, I'm just gonna apologize now. You're not gonna like what you're gonna see at the next town. You're not gonna like it. You're not gonna enjoy it. But I'm a big believer in allowing people the time that they need in order to process everything that's gonna happen. So I'm just gonna let you guys prepare ahead of time. I also need to message Ben right now before I forget. What's the plan for tomorrow? Okay. Box the chimp! The passion behind that was truly impressive. Usually playing a game like these, I use most of the Nuzlocke rules except for the if it faints, it dies rule. Yeah, it's just also hard when, like, all of the enemy team is, like, fully EV and IV trained with, like, really good abilities and really good natures and stuff like that. Plus, also, I don't know if I'm ever gonna, like, go back through this game again once I beat it kind of a thing. So I want to be able to, like, enjoy it and, like, run a team that I actually want to run. So normally I would follow those rules, right? But it's kind of one of those things as well, like, if it were Radical Red, where I could just blitz through it and restart and kind of wash, rinse, repeat as much as I want to very easily, I would do that. But this game just takes so much longer to go through because it's so much slower. So because of that, I kind of want to, like, have the playthrough I want to have too, because it's, like, almost a new game too with how they kind of ran this. So I don't know. That's just me. All of that to say, normally I follow those same rules. I'm just making, like, a slight exception this time. Oh no, Max. You're doing your best, and that's what matters. Ahaha. Max is doing regular Renegade Platinum, like on the DS, if I'm not mistaken. If I am not to be deceived or non-believed or... We love exceptions that let us be silly and free. Exactly. Exactly. Also, I am... Chat, am I straight up modest on Eevee? I forgot. We are... Yeah, we're modest. Okay. Yep. Okay. Sick. I'm still just torn on what I want to do with this thing, so I was just weighing my options. Okay. See, I could run Espeon, right? Like, that does make sense. So does Sylveon. However, I really want to run Galarian Rapidash. So, because of that, it basically makes us not need to have a need for those, because that is literally both Psychic and Fairy in one go. You know what I'm saying? So, I think we might run the strat of Glaceon and then swapping it for A9. That might be the strategy. But then why is A9 an option still? Wait, what do you mean? I've never used Galarian Rapidash before. She's very fun. She's very fast, and her, like, burst damage is very big. I do wish they would have kept, like, the aesthetic Double fairy? I mean, yeah, but I think that's fine. Fairy's one of the strongest, like, types in the game, to be honest with you. Because there's genuinely not a lot of poison in this game, and there's, like, you know, if your only weaknesses really are poison and steel, you don't run a lot of that in this game, so. Just because you said no to Sylveon because the dual type. Right, but like you gotta keep in mind, those are secondary typings. Do you see what I'm saying? Like A9 is primary ice, secondary fairy. Galarian Rapidash is primary psychic, secondary fairy. You see, do you see what I'm saying, chat? Surely you do. Oh no, you are all good, Rockno. You are all good. There's technically quite a bit. You're more than welcome to look up the documentation as well, but you're all good, Bands. You are all good. Don't even worry about it. Plus, Galarian Rapidash and Alola Ninetales play so differently to each other, they can kind of coexist in a team together. That's what I'm saying. DS, you get me. This is a virtual high five. Thank you for understanding me and my needs and my wishes and my pleas, my desires. Okay. We'll do that instead of tackle. When do you get a chance to use Glaceon? Uno? Wah. Wah. I don't think I understand your message. I'm gonna be real. I don't think my brain processed it. Catch Onyx Trust. I can't imagine why you would ask that. I can't imagine why that would be on the agenda. Oh, you know. I see. I see. I see. I see. I mean, that's also why I was thinking just have it be Glaceon and then swap it for A9. That was just kind of my thought process. Trust, it gets body press. It's broken. Is it broken? Is broken the word? Is broken the word? He is quite large and in charge, so I will give him that. He's quite the specimen. Okay, chat. If I lose to this Burmy, I delete the channel. Sound like a deal? Do you want to play a game, chat? We're gonna play a crazy gamble here. It's getting spicy. It's getting real spicy. Two turns asleep. We're so back. But uh-oh, stinky. Kind of crazy, chat. That was kind of crazy. Hey, it all worked out. What was I doing? Oh, switching. Oops. Okay, it doesn't apply for 𝗔𝗔𝗃. It doesn't apply for 𝗔𝗔𝗃. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. Okay. That would have been embarrassing. You're telling me, chat. I had my finger on the end soon screen. I was ready. I was so ready for it. You guys don't even know. But like I said, I do think we get Galarian Rapidash north of... Or not, Ponyta, for that matter. North of Jubilife? Oh, wait. It's the part of... It's Route 204 after you beat the gym. So we can't get it till after we beat Rourke. Because it's Route 204 north, not 204 south. So. Hi, Logan. Welcome to the stream, gamer. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. So I'm not going to waste my time hunting for Ponyta up here then. That's what I'm hearing. I might make scrambled eggs and a bagel. That sounds very yummy. I'm a big fan of hash browns. I will always suggest hash browns on any meal, no matter what. Potatoes are just good, chat. They elevate any meal if you really think about it. Did I ever give you the thing for the thing? Nope, still waiting. Still waiting. You're doing great. McDonald's breakfast hash browns, so yummy. McDonald's McGriddles, chat? Oh, chef's kiss. They're so good. McDonald's McGriddle with a hash brown? Life-changing. Life-changing. Yeah, you told me to wait, and I'm still waiting. It's been 2 business days. It's been 2 business days I've been waiting. It's like I got put on hold at a call center, chat. McGriddles are way better than McMuffins. You understand me, Pokemon lover. They're just better. They're so much better. Does McDonald's still do 24-hour breakfast, or is that no longer a thing? Did they decide that they hate society and they want us all to perish? Or are we still, like, on good terms? These are the questions that keep me up at night. What's a McGriddle? Basically, it's the same thing as a McMuffin, but instead of it being like bread, they use 2 pancakes. So it's like pancake, sausage, egg, cheese, pancake. Pikachu's here. That's crazy. McGriddle with a hash brown on it? I don't think I've ever done that, but I'm a believer in your logic. I like what you're putting down. I like the way you think. That's so American. What's it to you? You're not even wrong, though. Americans are a fascinating specimen. I've probably heard of it before, but I've never personally had it. I do highly recommend, because the pancakes that they have like a little bit of like maple syrup that's like in the actual pancake. So you get that little hint of like maple syrup when you bite into. It's so good. So good. So yummy. Yummy in the tummy, dare I even say. Go into the cave. Onyx is calling for you. Something tells me that you really want Onyx. I don't know what would make me think that in a million years, but the spidey senses are tingling that you would like me to get Onyx. Confirm or deny? I have more cowboy caviar that I can eat after stream too, chat, and I'm very excited. It's very yummy if you guys have never had it. It's a great way to get veggies in if you're not a veggie person. Very yummy. I love Onyx design so much. I am a big enjoyer of Mega Steelix. I think Mega Steelix is a really cool Mega design that does not get talked about, to be honest with you guys. Like, it's so well done in comparison to a lot of others. I'm like, wow, they kind of went crazy for this one. I made some marinated soft-boiled eggs with rice. What is soft-boiled eggs? How does one soft-boil an egg as opposed to hard-boil? Does that just mean... Yeah, no, straight up. What is a soft-boil? Hey, that's like Blissey. It's soft-boiled. But, like, how does one soft-boil an egg? Runny yolk? Oh, you lost me. Oh, wait, I didn't mean to not learn peck. Oh, well. Oh, you just cook it for less long? Interesting. Yeah, no, you lost me at runny egg. That's like a texture thing. I can't. I don't. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. You don't like runny yolk? No, I don't like raw egg, chat. Contrary to popular belief, I'm not a fan of that. It's like a ramen egg, but like the ramen egg isn't like super runny. At least not at the places I go. It's like, it's still hard, but it's not like hard. You know what I'm saying? Like it's chewy. Like it's like squishy. You know? Like that I can handle. But like if people have like, especially for breakfast, where like you can poke the yolk on the top and then all the like yolk juice like runs down, I'm like, you're literally just eating raw egg. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't know what I'm sending out either. I just kind of looked at chat and I blacked out everything that's happening. Okay. Well, I probably don't kill here. Nope. We got outsped by a Badoo, chat. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. Okay. The level scaling is so slow in this game. I work at a dairy section at a grocery store. I got a small bit of PTSD when someone mentions eggs because I had an accident with them recently. That sounds awful. I hate that for you. I'm so sorry that happened to you. I marinate it in soy sauce, crushed garlic, mirin, which I've never heard of before, and a bit of rice vinegar for 24 hours. Wow. And then mange. I feel like I can taste the savory saltiness from here. Like my mouth did the thing where, like, if you think about the idea of eating sour candy, where, like, you start to, like, have your mouth be like, gotta prepare for the sourness. Like, my mouth just did that because of, like, the soy sauce. I have never heard of it. I don't know if it's like rice vinegar or not. These are very good questions, chat. For someone who's not me. Okay, so we can get Oddish here too. A little stinker. Interesting. Oh, they put it in sushi rice. Interesting. Interesting. Things I learned today. What about ketchup on mac and cheese? That's criminal behavior. Absolutely not. Listen, you had me on board with mashed potatoes on top of mac and cheese. Sure. It's a little bit of a texture nightmare, but like I'll at least allow it. Right? But no, you absolutely lost me at that part. I hate to break it to you. Hate to break it to you. I was lifting a big but light stack of 18 packs of eggs and I accidentally knocked over some of them and they cracked and spilled all over the floor. Oh, that's awful. Especially if you don't clean it up all the way and then you start to smell that like egg smell afterwards. Not as bad as ketchup on steak. I disagree, actually. I think they're both pretty awful. Pretty awful. Also, bans, you should respond to Gabby's message so she can update the doc properly. Thank you, Smile. See, Max, exactly. It's like it's bad, but it's like less bad. It's just like a different degree of bad. Steak is basically just Borgor. Is so funny. Borgor. What's your opinion of pineapple on pizza? I like it, but I've heard it's pretty much hated. So here's the thing, right? Like, it's never my go-to, right? Like, I would never go out of my way to order a pineapple pizza in a million years. But like, if it's there, I'm not gonna just not eat it. You know what I'm saying? Like, Hawaiian pizzas have their time and their place. Is it my, like, cup of tea? Not necessarily. But is it, like, so repulsive to the point where I refuse to eat it? No. I've never had it, but it feels wrong. It's like, it's truthfully not as bad as you would expect it to be. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I do understand the thought process, and I was very nervous to try it. But it's kind of like one of those, like... It's like the sweet and the savory mixed together. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's more so about the fact that you get, like, a little mix of both than it is being like, wow, this is really pineapple-y. You know what I'm saying? Tuna on pizza? That's... that's... No. Nope. 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 You would never catch me dead. Awful. Mustard on pizza? Bans? I think this is where some of your bad ideas came from. Mustard on pizza? Mustard. Not like mustard on that beat. Mustard. But like mustard? Tuna in mac and cheese? Chat, I need to throw up in the corner. If you guys will just excuse me. I can't. Tummy is not a fan. Tummy is not a fan at all. Is it just tuna that you hate? Yeah, actually, yep. Tuna's not really a big thing over here. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, people will do like canned tuna on sandwiches, and even that I find vile. I don't mind tuna if it's mixed in with other stuff on sushi, because it's not like tuna's the forefront focus of what I'm eating. There's so much going on. But like, for that to be the forefront taste that I have to work with, it sounds awful. Also, Raven, thank you so much for the 32 months as a foxling. That's a thing to walk in on. Yeah, it sure is. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? How's it going? Did you know the vanilla is only kosher if you lick it but not eat? Gabby? Gabby? Me, myself, and I. What? How long have you thought about this? How long have you pondered this exact thing? Put tuna mayo on a jacket potato. I am ill. I'm so ill. That is my worst. Oh my god. Chat, it's bad enough. I already told you the fact that I hate touching metal and I hate touching money because of just like the whatever the hell phobia my thing that I have is. I forget it. It starts with a K. It's a really long word. I just find it repulsive. It's so gross. It makes me want to vomit. I already went through enough last night when I had to count the drawers at work and there was rain on the money. It was wet money. I actually like had a gag reflex. I had to stop it from coming out. It's so... Oh my god. I can't. I cannot. It's too much. I don't like canned tuna in general, but I certainly don't think it belongs on a baked potato. Here's the thing. I'm not a mayo fan either. Like, if I'm doing a sandwich, I'll do chipotle mayonnaise. Because it doesn't taste like mayonnaise. You know what I'm saying? Cosmemophobia. That's the one. That's the one. Ketchup on rice, chat. Bans, you gotta be stopped. You gotta be stopped. We can fix you. It's okay. Finding out that chips and gravy is weird to Americans? Oh yeah, that's... Okay, for us Americans over here, chips is fries. And chips, like American chips, are UK crisps. It's a mind twist. It's a mind twist. Yeah, it's not common here. It's way more common in Canada, though. They have a whole dish that's, like, based around it. Poutine, that's what it's called. I knew it started with a P. I forget. See, like, yeah, we'll put cheese on it. We'll do, like, they call it, like, Texas fries, loaded fries, all that kind of stuff. Where we put cheese on it, we'll put, like, bacon bits on it, and then, like, little bits of, like, scallions or, like, green onions. I think you guys also have a word for that over there. I forget. But, sorry, voice crack. But, like, that's common. You don't see gravy very often, though. However, I had duck one time at a French restaurant, and they served it over fries, and it was covered in gravy, and that was fire. That was, like, a top... That might have been the best meal I've ever had in my life. Like, actually, straight up, that might take the #1 spot for, like, best thing I have ever eaten. So good. Disco fries is like melted cheese and gravy. Is this a Canadian thing, or did you find this in America? Because I have never seen it. I have never seen that as like an option on a menu. It was American? Interesting. Interesting. You just call it cheesy chips. That's honestly so real. I love it. I'm a big fan. I still want to go to the UK. My goal is to try to go to 𝗖𝗎 sometime. Fries with nacho cheese on them is good. That is the most normal take you have said yet. Thank heavens. There's still hope. There's still hope. Is psychic a psychic type in this game? I can tell you. Psyduck. No, it is not. It is water. Golduck is water psychic, though. So. Americans be like, let's deep fry some ice cream, boys. You gotta whip out the southern accent for it. What scam did you give me? Oh, it's hidden power. Okay. Fries with Alfredo sauce and mozzarella. Okay, you lost me at Alfredo. I have never had Alfredo fries. And of course, bacon bits. Of course. We can't forget the bacon bits. We're American after all. It has to be. You get a mom and pop Italian restaurant. Interesting. What a fascinating time to be alive. Okay, we need to drop this off to you. The only thing I will deep fry is my skin when I walk out to my car every morning. Yeah, Logan? Deep fried flesh. That's what's on the menu for sure. We also love baked beans. I've heard you two guys are big on like beans on toast. Care to confirm or deny? I've heard beans on toast is like the wave over there. Scope lens. Kind of crazy. Sorry, my eyeball is itching and I'm using my other hand so that way I don't get jalapeno juice in my eyeball again. Okay. It's a bit of a stereotype, but we do like beans on toast, but we aren't obsessed. I just mean that more so as like a thing of like beans on toast is not a thing over here at all. Like never have I ever seen one person in my entire life put beans on toast, but I've just heard it's a thing in the UK. Tea and crumpet is absolutely a stereotype, but yeah. Farm lady in there gives you a Brandon baby egg. Okay, that's what I thought. I was gaslighting myself and then I forgot. Okay. Hi, 𝗟𝗡𝗔𝗚𝗃. Yeah, I switched it up, but don't worry. Bear is still alive. Bear's just on my head. Bear is just on my head. Chat, no one tell Henry, okay? What Henry doesn't know can't hurt him. Henry, if you're here, I took your earballs away. Your ears and your eyes, your earballs. You can't perceive. Okay. I would like an egg. Thank you. Americans don't have a kettle. It's not common. I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot of people, instead of using a kettle, will use like, I'm gonna be so real, a Keurig machine. And they'll just boil water that way because it's faster. Oh my gosh, that was like an instant hatch. Wow, that's so kind. Okay, wait. That goes kinda crazy, chat. Hey, yo? Is Riolu taken? That's like the best egg I've ever gotten out of this. Okay. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. It is not taken. So chat, that means you guys get to name it. So give me a list of Riolu nicknames, if you guys would be so kind. And I will add them to the wheel. Good, because I've been lurking and didn't hear the first part. Oh, sick! Yay! Yippee! Congratulations, you don't have earballs. No ears, no eyeballs. You don't need them. Trust. All right, we have Gohan. We have Anubis. We have Ryu. Pixie Dust. All right. Any other nicknames, chat, for the good of the cause? We have Bluey. I am not putting Steelix better as the nickname. I hate to tell you. We can do Ralu. All right. Closing the list in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Closing the list. Okay. Here we go. The nickname shall be Ryu. Yippee! Sorry, bands. Your message showed up for me after it was closed. Okay. So this will be Ryu. Congratulations to whoever suggested it. Okay. What do you have to say for yourself? You are interesting. You are a fascinating creature. Honestly, I will take it though. That's like type coverage we kind of need, to be honest. Ryu the future Lucario. What a guy. We love him. I don't know why I'm healing. We're already full healed. Anyways. Chat. This is a phenomenal stopping point. So, I'm going to call it a stream. But we will be back next time. And we'll just continue off where we left off. We can beat Rourke. We can do all the things. We can get Galarian Ponyta like we deserve. Like we deserve. Thank you guys so much for all hanging out. I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of your night. But in case no one's told you guys today, I'm proud of you. Whether you just survived another day, whether you did something great, whether you had an awful weekend or a fantastic weekend, you guys are here. And I'm proud of you, and I'm happy that you guys are here and living another day. And this is some wonderful reminders to say, if you haven't already, I know it's late, but it's the start of the week starting tomorrow. So if you need to meal prep, if you guys need to take care of yourself, there's only one of you and nobody can ever replace you. So do whatever you need to do to be sure that you are bright-eyed and bushy-tailed to the best of your ability tomorrow, and take care of yourself. You know, no one likes Mondays, so we're gonna do our best. I love the PNG tuber model. I do too. I think this is a lot better than the last one I had. So I'm vibing. I think she's cute. I like her a lot. But with that being said, guys, I will see you guys all probably not tomorrow because I have a friend who is here from the UK, ironically. You guys don't know them, but I will be hanging out with them tomorrow. It'll be my first time meeting them in person too, which is also really fun. We've been friends for like 5 years, but we've never met in person. So it'll be really fun. I'll be with Vandy and them. So Vandy probably will not be live tomorrow as well. But we will see you guys all very shortly after we're able to get back. But I'm very excited. It's going to be very fun. We're going to do a lot of fun things. We're going to show them around. It's going to be a really silly time. But I will see you guys all in the next one. Have a happy Monday, everyone. And a rest of your weekend. That's what I'm trying to say. Good night, everyone. Goodbye.